That's it. Nope, that one's not it. Okay. That's the other one right here. Okay. Stick out of here.
Thank you. Sorry. No.
I'm sorry? Yeah, I'm getting it for you. What is it you're looking for? What are you looking for? Oh, right. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just, I was in a hurry. Sorry about that. Dropped both of them. Well, I might have dropped one of them. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That's weird. It's like 30 things that goes through your head when you do the drop. You gotta find the place. Copyrights! You gotta find the place first. So that's kind of what's on your mind. And then by the time you get situated, although I really wouldn't be able to bring the pizza at the same time anyway. But I dropped off the food and she came after me and said, "Where's my pizza?" I realized, oh, right. The pizza's in the pizza box. Anyway, it's a sad situation, but it goes on for about, I'd say about maybe 8 hours, and then I switch over to another app, and I do that for a while. Right now I'm behind because of Alina in Russia. So, I don't know if you've been following, but I was ripped off by, I guess she's a Russian prostitute, or I don't know, she's a Russian something. She claimed that she wanted to come to America and meet me and all this stuff, and the whole thing cost about $1,500. But she got me $500 the first time and $1,000 later. And she's still emailing me and going, "You don't really care about me, you don't love me," and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't even know you. So my suggestion to anyone that's watching these posts, or if you ever get to listen to Russian Butterfly, which is a play that I'm writing, it's not all about fraud though, but don't give anyone money through Western Union if you don't know them. If you haven't met them, if you haven't met them in person, you don't know them. Do not just send Western Union money, or do not send money through Western Union to them ever. I should have known this, but she was such a good writer that she foiled me. But she's still sending me stuff, and a lot of her dialogue is going to be in the play. A lot of the dialogue that she's given me, and I'm going to kind of show people like either how stupid I am, or how clever she is, or how stupid I was and how clever she was, because now her stuff does not sound, it was weird, her stuff doesn't sound right or even true right now. It's weird because when she had started sending me these messages after she was stopped in customs for the $2,700 to show so she could get into America, and I wasn't gonna give her that money. So then all the emails after that are about how I don't love her. The thing is that I've never met her. Although she did give me kind of some peace of mind, because for a moment, and it was only like maybe a week or so, I thought she was really coming to DFW, and I thought she was really gonna come over and hang out with me and stuff, and I was gonna learn about Russian, or learn Russian and learn about Russia and all this stuff. But now I'm just gonna do that on Google. I'll just read about Russia on Google or whatever. But the thing that's fooled me, I think it was her broken English. Her English was broken, and I think that fooled me the most, because I thought, man, and you know, she may be real. I don't know. I have no proof that she's real or not. But it's sad because I can't help her. And the last time she talked to me, she said she was going back to Mayas, Russia. And she was going, she was stuck in Moscow for like 3 days without any food. And she was stuck at the airport, and she was living off the streets, and these homeless people tried to like rape her and kill her and all this stuff in Moscow. I told her to go to a church or to go to the police, but she said the police won't do anything there. I said find a church and find shelter, you know, because I told her that she's going to have to come up with the money. If she's going to get through customs, she's going to have to do it herself. I cannot do that right now. It's too dangerous for me right now. And I do have the money, but it's my parachute money, and there's no way I can just give that up and just be free floating on nothing in the middle of Irving, which is expensive, and especially Dallas is not cheap. And I've given her a lot anyway. And she told me that the last time I sent her money, she told me this is all that I'll need, just this airline ticket. So she gave me the information on the airline ticket, but I found out a lot of that you can find on Google. If she downloaded a Delta app, which she may have done, you can still find the flight information. And I asked for a flight number, which she never gave me, which I thought was no, I'm wrong. She did give me a flight number. So it might have been real. The travel agents there probably ripped her off because they didn't tell her about customs stopping her. Russia's messed up, man. I'm sure she's probably legit, but they stopped her in customs and like she was going to become basically like an American. Like I was going to make her American one way or another by taking her to Utah. I know it's crazy, but my main goal, my main love for her was to bring her to this country and make her a citizen. Because I don't think Russia is probably completely civil right now. And that's what I really wanted to do. I wanted to free her. And it sounds like Moscow is just the epitome of crazy. You know, their whole country was basically nothing but atheist. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And of course, Stanislavski's from there, and they're brilliant people. But I think they're kind of cold-hearted to one another, and it's sad. But I hope that she makes it back to Mayas, Russia, and I hope she gets her orphanage job back. But I'm just not going to be able to get her through customs. So it's just, you know, it was a dream, whether or not it's real or not. That's what the play's about. Is it fraud or is it not? I don't know. I have no physical proof. I have no ocular proof that it's actually fraud. I don't know, even to this day. And I don't even know if it can be investigated. But I know that her name is probably real. But from the New York Times article, I read that they do get fake IDs to pick up these Western Unions. So it's a possibility it could be fake. And she had a fake ID. Or maybe she's living among other thieves that are covering her identity, and she's using her real identity, but not under the place that she lives. So the last thing she told me is she got rid of everything, went to Moscow, Russia, had the tickets, was ready to go, and all of a sudden they stop her in customs and say, no, you can't go unless you show us $2,700. And I just didn't have enough at that time. So I guess if Elle's watching this, I'm sorry. I just don't have it right now. I'm sorry. Maybe in the future I have your email, so if I come across enough, maybe one day. But it's really hard to trust someone that you've only talked to on the phone for 20 minutes. She only called me for 20 minutes. And which I do appreciate that. So I probably think that she may be legit. But the sad part of the situation is that I'm in a real beat up situation right now. I'm surviving from separation and abandonment from my wife, and she took the children, and I lost my job from the bank, which I worked for about 5 years, so my consistent income isn't around. So I'm trying to survive myself. But if she did make it here, she would be surviving with me, doing whatever she could do. It may have been better for her not to come here now. So anyway, all right, bye-bye.